people, how are you guys doing? All right, so let's talk about relationship. I know the last video I spoke about submission and a little bit on relationship. This video I'll speak more about relationship. I will tie in the submission out of it because they are linked together. Well, especially for those of you who are Christians, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. And I will, of course, focus on Christian values in a relationship. I will speak to non-Christians a little bit too, but mainly to Christians. Right, so in a relationship, well, before you actually start a relationship, guys, you need to choose somebody who is willing to be in a relationship, who is good for a relationship, especially in a relationship with you, who will be a good partner for you in that relationship, right? And so we'll need to know what type of person this person is, if they would be a good partner for you, if they would be willing to create a successful relationship with you, right? So that's the type of partner you want to look for in a relationship. Before you start this relationship as well, for Christians, you would need to know that there are three parties in the relationship. So there's the head, God, then the man, who's the head of the woman, and then the woman, of course. So three parties in the relationship of a Christian. For non-Christians, well, there are both of you, and a lot of people like to involve other members, like family members and friends. Don't do that. A relationship is not a reality TV show, so you don't need other opinions. If you need advice and the person is qualified or not biased, then okay, but still not involved in the relationship, I would say, then okay. For Christians, three parties, sorry guys, I am a little bit, well, a lot. I am a very sleepy gent, right? So just apologies. So we will go through the relationship. Now I'm not going to be speaking about people who are involved in arranged marriages or arranged relationships for whatever reason. I'm talking about people who were able to choose, and you have the choice to pick a partner, right? So you will choose somebody who is not selfish, who is willing to work on the relationship with you and to succeed in the relationship, right? For Christians, you'll choose somebody who is on your path to do whatever it is you know that you are called to do, right? To glorify God, of course. So that person would help you on that journey. And for non-Christians, well, whatever you think you would like to do. I do encourage everyone to not pick somebody who's terrible at relationships. If that person is terrible at relationships, then maybe being in a relationship right now at this time is not for you, and you would probably need to go to therapy or something that helps you get better suited to be in a relationship, right? Don't go into a relationship if you are not ready for a relationship. That's not fair to you or to the other person. It's really not fair. And you cannot fix anybody, guys and girls, ladies, gents, especially Christians. You try to do what is Jesus's job, It's not your job. You can't do it. You can't even fix yourself. Jesus has to help you. So what makes you think you could fix somebody else? It's not your job. You can guide them. That's what we're here for. But you cannot fix anybody. That work has to be done within themselves. So yes, back to relationship. Okay, so in a relationship we have the leader, then the man is going to guide the woman, and you guys can go along helping each other, growing together, seeing what part works for you, what kind of communication methods work for you, so you're not screaming at each other, you're not shouting at each other, you're not involving violent behavior towards each other. You find ways to spend time together always, and please understand that if you are in a relationship, that person is your partner. Even if you have a disagreement, that person is not trying to attack you, right? It would come from a good place. I'm not talking about abusive relationships, guys. That's not the type of thing I'm talking about. I'm talking about if you're in a relationship with somebody and you know that they love you, then try to not think the worst, because I don't think that that person who loves you will want to harm you or do anything to hurt you, right? So it's very easy to think the worst in a relationship when you are arguing about something, especially if that something is very hurtful or you're very passionate about that situation, and the other person they don't really understand, or they misunderstood something. So it's better to communicate that than not talk about it and just assume that they don't care, or they never listen, or they're just trying to attack you. No, I don't think that would be the case. So I would say in relationships, communication is the key. For Christians, of course, you pray, you seek guidance from somebody who is knowledgeable, somebody who is qualified to give guidance, somebody who's non-biased, and of course read the word. It will help a lot, a whole lot. And I urge you to not get into relationships with selfish persons, but that's another story. I will leave for another video. So that means you need to click the like button, click the subscription button, again, sleepy judge. Yes, so click that button and the notification button so that you'll not miss the next video. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment for me. Enjoy the rest of your day, afternoon, evening, night, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao.